Hey, what's going on, guys? I got a new video segment. It's called Product Review. Couldn't think of anything more clever. I'll try and work on that title. But in the meantime, what that is I will try and review every product that comes out, give my opinion on it. Of course, you guys will have your opinion. Feel free, to post and tell me what your opinion is. First one is the starter deck Duelist Toolbox. It just came out last week. Kind of cool starter deck. Not really sure if it's worth buying for the higher end players or guys that take the game more seriously. Go to regionals and jumps and things like that. You may be better off getting single cards, because if you're that type of player, there's maybe 2, maybe 3 cards that you'll want to get out of here, and yeah, that's really it. But on the other hand, if you're a starting player, brand new, just picking up the game, or if you did play in the past, sold all your stuff and you're looking for cards again, this may be right up your alley. So it does have quite a few good cards in here, so yeah, let's get going here. The first card, cover card, Junk Destroyer. Get a close up for you. Here's his effect. This guy mainly is going to be good in the quick draw deck, just because you need Junk Synchron. I think Junk Synchron itself is going to be used more just because of this guy. He is an 8-star, and there's the requirements and effect. You get to nuke the amount of cards that you use to make for him outside of Junk Synchron. So if you go quick draw and 3 tokens, you can kill up to 3 cards, so that's really cool. That's mainly going to be the only place you're going to see this card, but we'll see. It has unlimited potential just because of his effect, just like a Geyserius or a Dark Armed. So really cool card. That would be one card that the more experienced players would want to pick up 2 or 3 copies. The next card, Synchron Explorer. That's another new card. When this card is normal summon, you can select one Synchron monster in your graveyard and special summon it. Its effects are negated. So you can actually grab Quick Draw Synchron or Junk Synchron. Those are mainly the only 2 Synchron monsters that are playable, so I really like it. It's reverse Junk Synchron, but it's for Synchron guys, so that could be a staple one day. Really depends. We gotta give it time and see what happens. So the next card, X-Saber Wayne. This was at first just a dual terminal card, so that's cool that we got a easy to get version of it. So let's see if my phone wants to, or my camera wants to stop being dumb here. Damn. Alright, there it is. When this card is Synchro Summon, you can special summon 1 level 4 or lower warrior type monster from your hand. 5-star, 2100 attack. Pretty cool card. I wish Reinforcement of the Army was at 2 or 3. That way maybe Toolbox would have a shot at being used. I don't know. Probably not, but like I said, I love lower end decks and all that, so sometimes I speak dumb. Next 2 cards, 2 synchros. Gaia Knight, no effect, 6-star, 2600. Good card. Urbellum X-Sabers are really good right now, so if you somehow don't have a copy of Urbellum, now you got it. And now I'm gonna be getting to the rest of the monsters, and these guys, they each have a different effect. I imagine they did that so newer players can figure out what kind of effects are in the game. Like, oh well, this one can destroy a monster, this one can kill a spell, this one can attack twice, yada yada. And let's get going with those. This one is a direct attacker, 4-star, 1200. There's the effect. Kind of cool. I was hoping it would be a level 3. just because it can get under gravity bind and level limit, but I don't know if I would make it too good. Probably not, but rather not risk it. And then you have Galahad, an attacker that gains attack during the damage step. Quick draw, a tuner, and he's a tutor for any of the synchros that would need a Synchron monster. Man-Eater Bug, destroys a monster on the field. Dark Tinker, one of the best cards, name-wise. You look at a card on the top and put it on the top or bottom. Twin Sword Marauder, basically is a piercer. Turret Warrior, you contribute a monster for it to gain attack. Fortress Warrior, you take no battle damage. And then if once per turn, if it will be destroyed by battle, it's not. Quillbolt, there's a lot of tuners in the deck, so this can be special summoned from the graveyard, and it allows you to synchro summon more. Speed Warrior, you can double the attack, so that's pretty cool, I guess. 2 Junk Synchron, I love this card. I've loved it ever since it came out. You know, being able to grab a monster from the graveyard, and it teaches players to synchro summon and all that. This one destroys a spell or trap on the field. Sorry if I'm going too fast, I gotta keep these videos under 10 minutes. There's the effect. Like I said, every card has something different, so I guess that's kind of cool for the younger players, but also the more experienced players got gypped on the starter deck. So, 4-star big beater with a drawback, and then a double attacker in Hayabusa Knight. Moving on to the spells and traps now. Half Shot, it's pretty much just like Hedgeguard. Time will tell if this card's actually good. I actually like Hedgeguard in GB. It's tested kind of well, so it's kind of like the same thing. So, Giant Trunade bounces cards, card destruction, lets you draw cards, reinforcement, add a card from your deck to your hand, Warrior returning a warrior from your graveyard to your hand, Banner of Courage, a continuous attack modifier, enemy controller, you can switch battle positions and take control, Hammer Shot, you know, destruction, reincarnation, add a monster from the grave to your hand, Synchro Boost, lets you mess around with monsters' levels so you can synchro summon in the different monsters. That's the spells. Yeah, I wouldn't expect a lot of you to like this segment. You know, just if you're, you know, you go to regionals and jumps and all that, you're like, man, why is this guy wasting his time talking about these cards? Well, I mean, I'm here for, you know, all age types and all that, so, you know, better to try and help the younger players too. The next card, Wild Tornado. This is another new card. There's the effect. Kind of cool effect. Will it see play? I'm not too sure. Here's the effect again, in case you guys didn't see it. Trap Hole. Basic monster destruction. This actually sees a lot of side deck play right now. Dust Tornado kills a spell or trap on the field. This sees a lot of main deck play, and if it doesn't see main deck play, it's in the sideboard, so really cool card. Raigeki Break. Get to kill a card on the field by pitching a card. Ripe Alive, special summoning with a cost. Or another effect, I should say. Secret Barrel, burn damage. So, Sakuratsu gets to kill a card. Threatening Roar gets to negate the battle phase. Rising Energy gets to boost attack. And then Defense Draw, it's a Wabiku, but you get the draw. And you can only play it on your opponent's turn. So, like I said, each card has its own effect. You don't have a card that does the same thing, or you don't have 2 cards that does the same thing. Sorry. Like I said, if you're a beginner, you know, you'll probably want to pick this up just so you can figure out what all kind of stuff is in this game. Of course, there's more complicated cards in the game, but you know, there's a reason it's called starter deck. So, yeah, pick it up for your children. You know, pick it up if you're a new player, and if you're more of an experienced player, you know, you may want to go and pick up like Wayne, Explorer, Junk Destroyer, Maybe half shot. I mean, that's really it. Everything else is obtainable, so you'd get 3, maybe 4 cards if you're a more experienced player. So there you guys have it. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and deuces.